Is this the casino manager?
This is the casino host.
Asked to speak to the casino manager, and they transferred me there.
Okay, but is it in regards to your table games or?
It's in regards to a serious complaint, and I need to get some answers about somebody doing money laundering through you guys and other casinos. And you guys are supposed to have anti-money laundering per the law, IRS. You guys are supposed to have anti-money laundering things imposed, right?
Yes, absolutely. So let me connect you one moment.
Sure.
Thank you for calling Bellagio Bank JC, Shirley.
Is this the casino manager?
This is the casino cage, sir.
I keep asking to speak to the casino manager about a serious complaint about money laundering patrons been doing through casinos such as yours as early as last week, as recent as last week. And you guys are supposed to have anti-money laundering imposed, like things to stop that per the IRS and the law, right?
Okay, is this regarding what your winnings or?
No, a guy who's on YouTube scamming people is going in, and let me ask you this: for a CTR must be given by the casino to anyone that buys in for over 10,000 or multiple transactions of buy-ins or cash outs of over 10,000. Am I correct?
That we give out a pamphlet on that, sir. I cannot give you any information, but if we have a customer like that, we have to ask about that. We always give a pamphlet.
A pamphlet?
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about if a person's been doing this continuously, going in and filming, not filming his gaming, but showing that he bought in for so much.
How'd you, sir? Let me ask. How'd you know? Are you that person?
No, he's on YouTube. He makes videos. He's the world's dumbest scammer. I know the law. I've been following this guy for 2 years. I have IRS and FBI 3 complaints, and I've made numerous reports to casinos such as yours, and it seems like you guys aren't.
Okay, let me get my manager. Hold on.
Yes, there we go.
Hold on.
Now we're talking.
Security, this is Anthony.
I keep being transferred from cage to. I'm trying to speak to the casino manager about somebody that's been committing anti-money laundering, and you guys, casinos such as yours, are supposed to have anti-money laws, anti-money things intact by the law. This has been reported to you guys numerous times, especially security, and as of recent as last week. Now, let me ask a question. When somebody buys in one time or through multiple transactions, anything over $10,000, or cashes out anything over $10,000, a casino must present them with to fill out a CTR. Am I correct? Currency transaction report.
I'm not aware of that, sir. We are security. We don't really handle the money stuff, man.
So why did the cage tell me she's gonna send me to her manager about this?
I do not know. I do not know, man. I cannot answer that for her.
I asked to speak to the casino manager by the operator. Right. They send me to the casino host. Casino host sends me to the cage. Cage says they're going to send me to their manager.
Yeah.
And I get
so the casino host should have been able to handle that because they're the casino host. You know what I mean? I don't understand why they don't want to handle it on their part. Let me ask a few questions, sir. I'll put you on a brief hold, okay?
Sure.
Hold on a minute. Security's Luis?
Yes.
How's it going, boss? What was your name?
My name's Kevin Davis.
Kevin David or Davis?
Davis. And you are Luis who?
Pena, P-E-N-A.
All right, and your title is?
Security officer.
Okay.
I'm just gathering the information so I can transfer you over to investigation. So
Sure.
that I can give them who you are so that they, don't answer just like that.
Sure. Is investigations like as equal to the manager, because there is money laundering going on either, and you guys have been notified about it. You failed to stop it by law. You're supposed to stop it, and you didn't act on it. The guy's still frequenting your casino, and
Yeah, so let me transfer you over to my investigator, Michael Ingram, and he'll be able to get all that information, okay?
sure.
All right, Mr. Davis, give me one moment.
Investigations. This is Michael. How can I help you?
And your title with is
Investigations?
for Bellagio.
Yes.
All right. And your last name, please.
Ingram. INGRAM.
Okay. Yeah, I'm calling because to get answers about Bellagio allowing this it's been complaint numerous times. You guys are about money laundering. You're supposed to have anti-money laundering per the law. You're supposed to have anti-money laundering things. I could pull it up here. I got so many things open that to stop it per the law. That's what all casinos are supposed to do it. Am I correct?
Who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Kevin Davis.
Kevin David.
Davis.
Mr. David.
Davis. Davis.
Is there a specific complaint that you have?
Yeah, you got a guy. Let me ask you this. Per law, when somebody buys in at one time or multiple transactions equaling over $10,000, it's by law that the casino must have them fill out a currency transaction report per the law. Right? Or cash outs. Both cash ins or cash out, whatever the case may be.
That would be a better question to ask our financial team. But
You don't know the law?
if you're citing that specific, I know there are laws on it.
Well, your investigations for your investigations for Bellagio, and you don't know the law about money laundering and casino laws they have to follow to prevent.
Sir, do you have an actual complaint, or are you just asking me about law? What I need to know is there a problem that you want to
Yes,
address?
there's a guy on YouTube who's scamming people, but that has nothing to do with you. That has gone in, video proof, multiple times of gone in on video admitting he bought in for $25,000. Doesn't show proof, but it shows the chips and says he made $10,000, and all he says is he made $18,000 in profit, $10,000 in profit. Never in 2 years has shown a CTR. All right, and there's a witness that says he not only does not play, he goes around, he'll buy it for chips, buy the chips from cages. I already know this, and goes at multiple visits, so he's not detected. Goes over to a slot machine, which is this has been well known, and says he bought into it at a table game for this much, and they made this much profit. Okay, that's money laundering, and that's what you guys are supposed to prevent. And this has been reported numerous times. That's the complaint. There's a video as recent as last week, him saying he's in the Bellagio, saying he bought in for $25,000, made $16,000, and there's no account. I guarantee you, there's no account that CTR was filed by your Bellagio. And this is just one of many times he's done it, and that's how he reels in people. Huh?
Who is this person?
Christopher Mitchell, MITCHELL. His YouTube channel is the same. And if you want to go to his YouTube, you can pull up last Saturday where he admitted everything right there. I bought in for this. I profited this, and that was it. Sitting at it with the chips laid out. That's one of multiple videos, but the most recent. And he boasts. It's all boasts, but I know but the money he brings on the airplane, he'll film himself at the airport with his bag, with $50,000 in it, which no anyone with the right mind would dare try to bring that, and with risk of being seized by the TSA or questions. And he boasts about it, films it when it's fake prop money. We've already proven that too over the last 2 years. So that's the serious complaint. He's going to your casino. He's going around. He lived in Vegas for last up until 2 years. Moved there in April of 2020. Moved out, and he was banned and all this other stuff. He appealed the bans and all this other stuff. So again, that's pretty serious. And the fact is, I'm not saying you guys are liable, but again, you're not following the law with this guy or taking the complaints seriously about the law. Anti-money laundering law. You guys are not. You're supposed to prevent it. That's what the law is. I'm sitting here looking at it at IRS. That for the casinos are considered a bank institution by the federal IRS, and they must adhere to the anti-money laws. And you got a guy making multiple videos in Bellagio, and not a single CTR was presented to him. And you got a witness saying, "Yeah, go ahead."
Yeah, how do you know the proper paperwork hasn't been filed?
I just know, but that's your investigations, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
That would be.
Like, how do we know that to be a fact or true? That if he did in fact win more than $10,000, that he didn't fill out the proper paperwork with the IRS.
Because I have a witness that followed him, watched him in the casino. And they don't want to go on record. They will go on record, but your investigations, that's up to you. They're going on record with the FBI, IC3, and the IRS, which we complained about.
This Christopher Mitchell. How do you know this Christopher Mitchell?
From his YouTube scam.
From his YouTube scam? Did he scam you out of money?
He scammed. No, I'm far from it. Over the last 3 years, he scammed well over $2 million again. And as we know, American Greed would not exist, the show, because it takes so many years. And this guy is not even the most elaborate schemer. He's like a 1990s. But there's been complaints on record, and when this all goes down, you guys will have to answer it. That numerous complaints about this guy. You look up TripAdvisor.com. And there's like 7 or 8 complaints about how this guy loiters in the lobby, harassing people to buy his strategies that are guaranteed to bring down the casinos every day. And his false claims, one of his many false claims, he uses the prop money, but he'll go in, just film himself, not buying the chips, not playing, which anybody can do live streams now. Casinos are like, definitely, hey, do a live stream. Gives them business, and they but he refuses to do it. So he doesn't show his play. He just shows his chips. And we have a witness on record that he did not fill out a CTR the same day he claimed to have made cashed out $18,000. This wasn't with you guys. But we have it on record. The most recent was with you guys.
The most recent one was at Bellagio.
Yes, as of last Saturday. But I don't want to offend you or whatever. I can't believe you're in investigations and don't know the law. No. I don't want to. No offense, but it's pretty serious law. It's well known because anybody in drugs. Anybody guns, any type of money laundering is so easy to do at casinos. You go in, you buy in for so much, and you cash out, and you take dirty money and you make it clean. And that's what casinos especially investigators like yourself, are supposed to prevent.
And that's one of our responsibilities. Yes.
Yeah, one of many. But for you to be in business and for you to stop federal crimes, to you from not being incriminated as an accomplice, that's what the law states. For you guys to be in business as a form of banking institute is to prevent all this from happening.
And there are checks and balances that are in place. We don't. I have a hard time believing that your witness watched the cage give this man more than $10,000 without
He watched.
having the proper.
He watched him. He watched him the whole entire time. Followed him. He didn't sit there and wait for Christopher to show up at the cage. This has been going on for 2 years. People are trying to help me get this out. People have reported this to you guys. So if you're saying you're having a hard time, all right, go through we got records. We got records of talking to you guys. We got records of trying to. This whole conversation started with me trying to get to a casino manager to report this, and I've been transferred from the operator to a host, from the host to the cage, from the cage to security, from security to you guys. All right, that's not trying. When somebody has evidence, hard evidence, and witnesses, that's not the way to prevent money laundering, anti-money laundering. That's not doing the checks and balances. But again, your investigations, and you're to take this and investigate. Did he fill out, or did Bellagio do the proper steps? How did he buy in? Did he really buy in for $25,000, or did he buy in multiple times for $1,000? Went to these tables, cashed out for a bigger chip, only to go to a table, film it saying he did buy in for $25,000 to hide under the radar. You can't dispute the video proof. And this witness, like I said, the witness wasn't to you guys, but again, it was over at Horseshoe about a month or two ago. And Horseshoe in Louisiana.
In Louisiana?
Louisiana or... No, Chicago, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Chicago.
Yes. So he travels around. He claims he's a gambler, but his videos, it's strictly a scheme, a scam. Something that will be on money, could be on American Greed. Very, like I said, he's going on 3 years. American Greed. Anytime you watch American Greed, scammers last for up to 3, 5. This goes on forever. And then when it all comes down, it all comes down. That's when all the evidence, and that's when it was like all the phone calls, all the complaints to casinos like you over this is going on 3 years. This isn't the first time I called and alerted people, but this is the first time of the anti-money laundering. Do you have access to a computer?
Yeah, I'm looking at his YouTube account right now.
Christopher Mitchell calls himself the greatest of all time. And it would be
Inside Chicago.
lo and behold, he deleted it, I think, because of the video I made last night. Shorts, hang on. Nope, it would be under shorts. Christopher Mitchell, home videos shorts. You see that?
Yep.
It would be
Las Vegas in a private jet.
16,650 profit gambling in Las Vegas. That was last week. So now it's your job to see if a proper CTR was filled out.
Yeah, that's simple enough. And do you have a contact number?
Sure.
Kevin?
It's the one I'm on now, 352
352
272
272
1364.
1364.
And you can look at my you can see the trail I've been on. You can watch mine because it's strictly exposing scammers. And he's the 7th one on my list. My channel, if you want to see all the stuff, some of it's parody, some of it's actual, and we're going to by private investigators, court records, all this stuff obtained. And let me ask you, do you know Alan Boyd of Boyd Gaming, or have you heard of him?
Yeah.
All right, he's banned. Christopher's banned from all his casinos, and he's the one that I've been talking to. And he's actually told me, and he is could be one of the witnesses presented because he's talked to Bellagio. He knows the names. I don't know all the names. And they said he was banned and from permanently 86th for his scams. And then it was whatchamacallit, it was it was removed or revoked, and they he doesn't know why. He couldn't get answers why. That Christopher might have went to NGC and appealed it as discrimination, whatever the case may be. But again, he helps me out with all this stuff too. My YouTube channel is called YouTube Scam Exposers. And I made a video.
Scam exposures?
Yeah, YouTube Scam Exposers. And the video last night was about part one, going to be the document of the $16,500 breaking the law, because he's also done money. And there's also he's had an intergroup, just so you know, that I've talked to all. He's had an intergroup that claims to be coaching and all this, and has made false claims. They pay into his intergroup up to $500, sometimes $1,000, whatever. And I got all their testimonies on emails. I got one of his witnesses, a couple people that said they were in on him. They admitted to giving false testimonials about, they went and met up with Christopher, paid him $5,000 for one-on-one coaching, and they made $40-something thousand in profit. And got that on email, and him willing to go on record saying it was false. He doesn't want to be incriminated as an accomplice to his scams. He just basically paid him $100 to make the video. Didn't think and I'm reading it right now. Didn't think much of it. Didn't think I would be doing anything wrong. But when I saw your channel and I saw you're cracking down, you're going to all these agencies and authorities, I don't want to be implicated. I'll go on record as admitting he gave me $100,000, or gave me $100 to in a scripted to go over that I paid him $5,000 to be a one-on-one coach. We went gambling all day, and I made $48,000 in profit. That was my testimony on video, and it was false. And I don't want to be, don't want to be implicated or incriminated as being an accomplice. I apologize. I'll tell anybody right now, if you want, please don't put this on video. I'll apologize right now and go on record that I didn't mean to harm anybody. I did not think anything of it. I did not think it was that big of a deal. I didn't know who Christopher Mitchell was until I saw your channel.
I'm going to look into him, see what information I can find on this guy, what information, his past dealings with the Bellagio, and then if I have any further questions, I'll give you a call. The number you provided.
Well, not to tell you how to do your job, but one of them would be to find out the law of money laundering, and number one, and did he complete. Did Bellagio do their jobs correctly, which they haven't over many years, and we got it documented. You can, there's my channel is. It looks like it's all about him, but go back to the middle. This is just my seventh, and I'm very persistent. I'm a bulldog, and when somebody challenges me like this guy has, I see it to the end. So I've got dealings. I have FBI agents that will vouch for me. There's a exposer, Michael Morgenstern. We had a case investigation against him where he actually started threatening my family's life when I started exposing them. So again, I'm not just sitting, and I don't make money. I'm a nonprofit. My channel is not monetized. I'm not doing this to make money. My YouTube, like I said, all those videos are done nonprofit. I have a non-monetized channel. So, so if that ever went to court, just like that, they'll say, well, you did this to try to make money. Nope. I haven't received 1 penny in 5 years of doing this from YouTube or anybody else. People offered me to donate for my time for what I'm doing. Nope. This goes to court. My hands are strictly just a vigil patron trying to do the right thing. And so this is all on record. Like I said, everything I said was the 100% truth. So if Bellagio's like, oh, if this guy's just trying to make YouTube money, no, you got to be monetized first. All right, they can review my bank records, my crypto. I'll supply everything. Not once did I make any penny from YouTube, from donations, anything. Because I said, if this ever went to court for these people, hey, why is this? What is this guy's motive? Strictly, when somebody says I'm lying, when I have the evidence, when somebody challenges me, when somebody threatens my family, when they're the ones that are scamming, and that their goal is to try to back me down, so that I don't keep. They have nothing on me. All right.
All right. So I got the information going. I've got to reach out to obviously to powers that be, the cage, the hotel or the casino managers and stuff like that, and see if there is any laws that were actually broken and so forth and so on. But I appreciate the information, and we'll look into it.
And can I call you back for an update? Will you call me back for an update? I know you can't tell me.
I couldn't give you that information.
Yeah, you can't. I understand. Yeah, you can't tell me anything about the investigation. But but
if he is a criminal, or if there is criminal acts, then obviously the police are going to be involved. It could go straight from me to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. You could seek information from them, but I wouldn't be able to give you any personal information about this guy.
No, I totally. I that's what I'm saying. I already know I'm just saying, if there was a way somebody, it's being handled, or we, did our, because somebody's either you guys messed up, which that's up to you to find out. And I'm not saying you did. I'm not accused. Or he is doing everything. Like I said, there's multiple videos. It isn't just yours. You guys can look through his entire videos or shorts and just see. It's all one big scam. He uses fake prop money. So bottom line is, if you guys knew, either way, something's all right. You see the money right there. You see the chips. All right. Yeah. He can't sit there and say he didn't buy it or they're fake. He said they're right there. They're real. You can check. You guys can investigate. Your eye in the skies can look at and make sure. And somewhere there needs to be a paper trail. There needs to be a CTR or whatever on him. Otherwise, something happened. A law was broken. So, But okay, I'm Michael, right?
Yeah.
Okay, nice speaking with you, Michael. Hopefully, this guy we can get. Well, not we isn't, but my team can finally get this. Because again, the authorities, FBI, IC3, all it's priority, and the FBI's the agent I talked to. He's like, look, man, he goes, you got to understand, we're so short-handed. Each FBI case agent, this is all in email he sent, has 60 cases per agent. We're shorthanded, and it's a priority matter. I said, I understand. And that's why scammers like Christopher Mitchell and others on American Greed go on for years before they're finally caught and arrested. So, but hey, thank you for your time. Thank you for your report. Thank you for hopefully taking this very seriously. And
Yeah, thank you for bringing the information to us. This is first I've heard of this guy. Like, so yeah, I'm interested to find out exactly what the issue is.
all right, have a great weekend, Michael.
All right, you too.
Thank you.